Manufacturing is not confined. Over 12,000 MSMEs are now part of the defense supply chain. Today we will be exporting this from India. Skilling and reskilling of India's youth, the IMS 2025 exemplifies this spirit.
I now request the Senior Vice President of L&T Precision Engineering Systems, Shri Arun Ramchandani, for his address.
Honorable Shri Prahlad Joshi Ji, the chief guest of today's function, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, industry leaders, innovator friends, namaskara and good afternoon. It is an honor for me to stand here before you at the 7th edition of the India Manufacturing Show, an event that has become the heartbeat of Atmanirbharta in defense manufacturing. This year again, as we gather in Bengaluru, we are not just witnessing a showcase of technologies and manufacturing prowess. We are witnessing the future of India being built one innovation at a time during a year of major enabling reforms in the defense and aerospace sector. Across the world, the defense sector is undergoing unprecedented transformation. Rapid advancements from AI-enabled warfare systems and autonomous drones to next-generation naval platforms and cyber capabilities are reshaping the global security architecture. Recent analysis estimate the global defense industry at over US $2.7 trillion, growing at an annual rate of about 5%. Nations are now investing aggressively in indigenization, R&D, and strategic partnerships, recognizing that technological sovereignty is central to national security. In this global context, India stands today at a strategic inflection point. We are transitioning from a legacy model of import dependence to a future built on indigenized capability, innovation-driven manufacturing, and export-led growth. The trajectory is not only promising, it is transformative. This remarkable progress is a direct outcome of bold policy reforms and structural interventions. The unveiling of India's 15-year Integrated Capability Development Plan further accelerates this momentum with strategic focus on next-generation technologies, AI, hypersonics, space systems, and autonomous platforms. The recently announced Mission Sudarshan Chakra, envisioned by the Honorable Prime Minister, reinforces our commitment to safeguarding national infrastructure through indigenous technological innovation. India's manufacturing sector is indeed seeing a surge in global interest, domestic capability, and entrepreneurial energy. At L&T, we view this transformation not just as an industrial opportunity, but as a national mission. For us, manufacturing is not confined to machines and materials. It is a mindset anchored in agility, sustainability, digital transformation, and relentless innovation. Over the past 2 decades, we have built deep indigenous capabilities across design, prototyping, system integration, and life cycle support. We are not merely assembling and integrating. We are designing, developing, and delivering complete systems end-to-end, along with their critical subsystems. Our footprint spans domains from the depth of the ocean to the frontiers of space, and we continue to expand into adjacent high-technology sectors such as semiconductor design and industrial electronics for mobility, automation, power, and communication. However, none of this progress for L&T or for India would have been possible without collaborative partnership. Partnerships between MSMEs and large enterprises, between academia and industry, between startups and legacy players. The IMS 2025 exemplifies this spirit, bringing together over 25 sectors, thousands of delegates, and countless ideas under one roof. Over 12,000 MSMEs are now part of the defense supply chain, providing components, electronics, avionics, composites, and subassemblies. MSMEs have contributed significantly to indigenous defense programs like the LCA Tejas, Akash missile system, and Arjun MBT through tiered supply chain. Let me share a story of our association with an MSME. When we started our defense business around 35 years back, we were looking for a zero backlash gearbox to fit into our precision launching system. And we came to know that Professor Parameshwaran, then head of IIT Madras, had retired and moved down to Hosur and started building planetary gearboxes. We came down, we met the team there, and we built the first low backlash or zero backlash gearbox indigenously. It got integrated into our weapon systems. 15 years later, the company was still small and struggling. We decided to get a 40% stake into the company. And we enabled it to bring its products not only for L&T, but for the entire evolving defense ecosystem. Today, I'm proud to say that that company is exhibiting here their new product, precision roller screw, which is a critical part of defense equipment. And probably all this while we were importing this from Germany. Today, we will be exporting this from India. The Honorable Minister of State for MSMEs is here, and we would like to thank the government for having enabled various schemes for the MSME. The Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for Defense and Aerospace provides collateral-free credit to MSMEs engaged in defense manufacturing. SIDBI Defense and Aerospace Fund extends customized financing solutions for MSMEs developing indigenous technology. The Technology Development Fund, administered by DRDO, supports MSMEs with grants up to 10 crores for prototype development. The Defense Export Promotion Cell assists MSMEs in navigating export licensing and market access. Incentives such as market development assistance and participation support for international expos are extended to MSMEs. Organizations such as the Laghu Udyog Bharati, IMS Foundation, and other industry bodies play a transformative role in this whole process. They facilitate dialogue between industry and government, promote policy advocacy, and help shape regulations. They create platforms for collaboration between large OEMs, MSME, and startup like this one, and they enable international partnership. As we look into the future, the growth of India's defense sector will depend on a few key priorities. One, sustained investment in R&D and indigenous technology. Two, public-private partnerships that bring agility to defense production. Three, skilling and reskilling of India's youth to meet the demands of the high-tech industry. 4, strengthening of supply chains to ensure self-reliance. And 5, global collaboration not just for trade, but for peace and stability. As we continue on this path, India will not just be a major defense importer or exporter. It will become a global leader in defense innovation, contributing to both national security and global peace. In closing, I want to thank the IMS Foundation and Laghu Udyog Bharati Karnataka for organizing this mega event and gathering the entire aerospace and defense ecosystem under one roof. Let this show be a launchpad for bold ideas, lasting partnerships, and a manufacturing renaissance that positions India as a global leader. Let's build not just for India, but for the world. Thank you. Jai Hind.